Hello everyone, it is Thang and welcome to a mid-2020 plant tour. We're actually a little bit over mid-2020 and we're still safe during the pandemics. Hopefully you guys and your family are also safe at home as well. Anyways, I know I haven't done a plant tour every month. The last thing I did, I think was mid-May-ish. We'll see. I was supposed to do this last week, but then I was waiting for some packages to come in and they all came in this week. So I guess we can do the plant tour. And this year I've cleaned up a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go through pretty much, I guess, just a quick plant tour. Just a quick plant tour for now. So let's get started. Okay, as you can see, this is the beautiful view that I get to see every day. Sunset's over there. This is our apartment. There's like the artistic scissors. I don't go there though. And then we have the gas station down there where there's Tim Hortons right there. I can go down and get some iced coffee or iced cappuccino if I wanted to, but that's too much sugar and then I'm gonna have a heart attack. But anyways, let's get to the nitty gritty. This is the plant. This is our balcony. As you all remember it, right? You all remember the balcony. Hold on, let me go like this. Okay, there you go. The balcony is right here. Most of you are new, are probably gonna ask, what is this thing? This is my shelter domes or my mini greenhouse shelter. It helps me shelter from the rain, people splashing water from upstairs, dust, dirt, and also wind, you know? And also it likes to also, it helps to heat up the plants as well. So I've created this from last year and I kept the frame. The frame is just wire fencing, heavy duty wire fencing. You can find at Home Depot. The plastic also you can find at Home Depot. This is medium strength. I think the best one is probably the heavy strength ones. You can find that at Home Depot. The shelving units you can also find at Home Depot as well. So a lot of these things you can find at Home Depot. The pots people always ask me for about, you can find it on Amazon USA. So you have to look that up. Other than that, if you're not in the USA, I don't know how to help you. Okay, anyways, so let's go walk. Let's do a little catwalk. Cat walk, cat walk. Sashay, sashay, shante, cat walk. And then we turn around. And then we'll do the tour on this side first. I know it's just a balcony, but we try to maximize as much as we can. So over here, you have all the dirty stuff, all the pots. It's been organized, all the soil, all the whatever we don't use, we just throw them all here so that way it's more organized. This is the trolley that we have to carry things upstairs when I need to, especially when new orders come in, right? And then we actually have these hangers that we've had for years. And then this year, I thought, oh, why don't we put the stuff up here? But then my mom's too short, so I'm not sure what we're gonna put up here. I think we might put stuff up here next year because this place does get sun. So we might put up like her other flowers she likes up here next year. But yeah, but then we have to get like the heavy duty black pots just to put them up there. Anyways, okay, so let's look at my mom's vegetable garden. This is her vegetable garden. I love these ones. These are my favorite type of vegetables or herbs or whatever. They have a tangy taste to it. I love eating them. They're amazing. It's my favorite one, so that's why she grows them for me. And then you have bean sprouts or whatever. My mom's growing bean sprouts under the kitchen sink. It's really good. And these are other vegetables, herbs, vegetable, whatever. I don't care. Mint, some mint. And then she has peppermint on the other side. And she has peppermint. Oh God, she has peppermint as well. This year she wanted to keep this open, so I recut out the little hole for her so that airway can come in for her. These here, this is like the sticky yellow tape for flies and fungus, gnats, and other type of pests that like to land on your vegetables and your soil and lay eggs in them. So that's why I have a ton of those around. You can find those on Amazon or anywhere really. Sticky white stuff. Sticky yellow stuff. Okay, and then you got some onions going on. More onions, I believe. No, these are not onions. These are something else. I don't know. And then you have more vegetable stuff. She had a tomato plants right here, but she cut it up. I don't know why. More herbs, more vegetables for us to eat at home. So she's been growing tons of vegetables. Last year I had all my collection up to here, but then, you know, it kind of died because fungus gnat problem. So my mom, she's like, I want like more space for my vegetables. I'm like, okay, sure. It's not like I'm gonna take it all up. And then so I had to lower this down here because a lot of these grow really high. Like that stuff grows really high. So I lowered it down here. Unfortunately, I didn't have any more of these wire frames. So it's kind of looking ghetto right now. Like it's not down here to attach, but it's still fine. So next year, I'm probably gonna have to remake this one, so that way it will attach all the way down here, so it doesn't look all funky like this, right? That's what I'm gonna do next year. Other than that, it's still fine. So over here, we have my aloe, my haworthia, my gasteria, my stuff that like to be dormant during the summertime. I'm not gonna go through their names because there's a lot of them. But this is Ellen Ripley right here. You remember my ripple jade leaf plants I've had for like 3 years now. I've pretty much chopped it off because it was looking sparsely on top. So I chopped it off, just replanted all the branches down there, so that way it looks more fuller. It's looking not so great, but it's fine. It'll be fine, don't worry. It's 3 years old. This is my spiral aloe that I just got. Hopefully it'll make it. Who knows? It's in the shade. These don't like bright sun or extreme heat. So it's in the shade, so that way it doesn't get extreme heat or bright sun. So it should be fine at that area. There's my sansevieria patens variegata, or Eddie Ebby. It's growing a brand new baby right here. That's really nice. So I might have to put it into a brand new pot. But yeah, and then you have like all my aloes, well, part of my aloes, gasterias, haworthia, hard haworthias types right here. This one had aloe mites, but luckily I had stuff to kill the aloe mites, so the aloe mites are all gone now. And yeah, so this is my haworthia type of collections. And then you have an aloe parula, haworthia magnifica, some haworthia again. Sometimes it's just extra stuff, like these tiny little things right here, they're just extra. And it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just keep the tiny thing for myself. And then this is the fun haworthia. I burnt one of the leaf or two of the leaf, and it's still fine. It looks really nice, like all burnt up like that. Most people don't like the burnt look. I like the burnt look. Okay. Most people are like, oh my god, Thang, why are you keeping your plants all dry? They're not supposed to be dry. They're desert plants, honey. And some girl was like, maybe they've already adapted to like yours. I'm like, no. Stop it. Go away, you silly person. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, all these gasterias as well. They're dormant during the summer heat. So that's why they change colors. So they're not like green. They're not supposed to be green during summer, unless you put them in the shade. They'll be green. You have an aloe jacuda right there. That's pretty nice. It's also dormanting. I haven't really watered it much. And then you have the haworthia limifolia variegata. It's turning the coral orange color. It looks really nice. All right, and then you have more aloes. This is the aloe bitformis. No, aloe green gem. No, black gem variegata. You see it's very dehydrated because I don't really water it. I do, but I don't water it too often or that much. They like dry summer heat. Okay, people? They like dry summer heat. You got this beautiful gasteria that it took me a long time to root. It's finally rooted, and it's all pink and stuff. And then, I want to show you the other side of this place. Hold on. No, don't look at that. Okay, so the middle one right there, that's an aloe green gold. I haven't really watered this, and I let it like steam in the heat or dry in the heat, and it's giving me such beautiful colors. Most people, like I said, they just water and it turns green, and they're like, oh, how come I don't get this color? But because you water it. This is an aloe midformis as well. It's turning that beautiful pink coral color. Just a lot of heat, a lot of sun. Don't water it. That's about it. Right, that's all I do, really. Nothing much. Oh, this is a echeveria Mauna Loa. I had to buy another one because I really liked it. A lot of my gripiflorias or echeveria died last year because of fungus gnats. So this year I've solved that problem. So yay, so I bought more. And then you see this row of like echeverias. I had the brilliant idea of like just putting them in between here, because then it just stays there. Even if like you go whoosh, whoosh, right? It's still there. So that gives me more space for more plants, especially right here. It gives me more space for more plants right here. Okay, so before we get on, there's more stuff down here. This is like my revival center, where I have plants and they come in, and I don't really throw them directly into the sun just yet. I have them here, cool area, a little bit sun shade, partial suns here and there, through the top. It just peekaboo, not peekaboo, peekaboo, and it grows roots. Once it finish growing roots, then I'll put them on top. Right. So these are my new Adromyshkis that just came in. I really like them. I'm an Adromyshkis fan. Huge Adromyshkis fan. They're just one of my favorite plants to have. They're very, very nice and like tiny and chubby, but they're also divas. They get susceptible to like fungus rot as well. So once you smell something like fermented smell, that plant is dead. Most likely it's dead. But yeah, and then you have over there, you have my sansevieria parva whites over there, and then you have unfortunately like 9 or 10 of the sansevieria maciona died during last shipment, so I just cut them up and put them into a pot, and hopefully it just roots, but I don't care. It's just there. It's fancy looking. Okay, it's fancy looking. That's all there is. And then right here you have a lot of the TCT aloes that I just recently got. One of them, this one right here in the middle, is TCT Godzilla, Galaxy, Red, and Inferno. If you know who TCT is in the aloe community, these are very expensive aloes. Yeah, so I got them because I really like their look. I think there's a few more TCT aloes that I want to collect because of their beautiful look, but we'll see. And then you have like other stuff over here that needs to root as well. That needs to root before I sell them off or I put them upstairs. Oh, this is a Gasteria tiger spot right here. The texture is really nice. It's really bumpy, and the color, it's just really nice. I'm just waiting for it to root to put upstairs. Once it's upstairs, it's gonna turn orange and green, orange and yellow, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my area of like revival or refreshment. Refreshment. Sorry. Okay. Ooh, the sun's coming out. Ooh, oh god, a lot of contrast. Okay. Anyways, here you have the echeveria places, and also this year I was really into euphorbias. I know it's pronounced euphobias, but sometimes it just rolls off the tongue. I say euphorbias. Anyways, one of those. Anyways, I first started with this one. I didn't know this was it, but this is a Euphorbia Mundaminium Consciena. I got it from that cute guy from that cactus show. I think I tell you this story every single time I point to it. It was a cute guy. He's like, "You want to donate?" I'm like, "No, it's fine." Anyways, no, I started out with that, and then I have this Euphorbia Mundaminium Ritchie Vergata. You see the leaves are turning all reddish. It was more red before, like during I think June. It was more red in June. But I guess it's just slowly getting more red, or it's reverting, whichever. It's very beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful plants I have. And then I have this Euphorbia Francoisi hybrid, that first one I just got last year. Yeah, it's very gorgeous. It's finally actually rooted in the coco coir mix that I have, so now it's actually growing leaves. Before it wasn't, because it was in soil mixture and then it was just crushed, so it wasn't growing any roots, but now it is, right? Oh, I have this here because I need to put a plant here so that way everything is like, you know, organized properly. Other than that, it's just empty. But you notice like a lot of my echeverias are gone because they've died from the fungus gannets. And also from my mom's like vegetable stuff. Don't worry, this coming winter I have it all solved out. Don't worry. My nebula is still alive. That one first expensive plant that I got, it's still alive. Funny. This is a Euphorbia Posoni variegata. It is one of the most beautiful Euphorbia that you can find. It has tons of colors. It has red, pink, orange, yellow, green, and it grows into a spectacular specimen. If you have one and all yours is grown up, you know what I mean, and I'm very envious of your Euphorbia Posoni variegata. Very, very envious of it. It's just magnificent, right? Anyways, so what else do I want to show you? Oh yeah, so this is an echeveria that I've had that no one wanted to buy before, and I just had to stick around with it. So it's looking very nice. Graptiveria tibetans variegata. I've noticed that in the coco coir mix that it does drink the water really easily, but it stays compact. But I guess that's just me. And then you have other echeverias. Oh, I still have some Euphorbia over here. This is my heart lily. It's just reforming. This is my hold on, let me see. Sorry, this is my echeveria Pluto, or Violacina ICN. It's still alive. It's very gorgeous. Cupid is still alive, or lilac spoon, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. I'm okay with things dying. Sorry, my throat. Nothing's been in my throat. Don't worry. I haven't seeked any fun in like 5 months since quarantine. Okay. I'm not that type of bad boy. I'm the worst type of bad boy. I'm the type that will introduce you to plants and you just buy from me, bad boy. I'm like your plant dealer. Anyways, sorry. I don't mind things dying because the wonderful things about plants is that you should learn how to take care of your plants by learning how they die. Right? Once you learn how they die, you can solve the problem in the next plant. Most people are so afraid to kill their plants that they just baby about it, right? I'm saying, okay, if this plant's die, let me investigate how they die so that way I can prevent this from the future happening. It's a learning process that people constantly just like don't want to learn, and they just want the answer right away, right? So they'll never understand how to keep your plants alive. But anyways, I'm glad that some of them did die, so that way I can move on to more beautiful and gorgeous things like this Euphorbia Francoisi hybrid right here that a lot of people, I guess, want. It is one of my biggest specimen of Euphorbia Francoisi hybrid. The leaves are gorgeous. These are actually succulents, and they're really great against like bugs and stuff because their sap, their life essence is poisonous to mealybugs, scales, everything. So none of those tries to eat these things because they just die from it. So that's one of the perks of having euphorbias, is that you don't really have a pest problem because the pest just dies from eating it. Which is great. Anyway, so that is like my biggest specimen of Euphorbia Francoisi hybrid. I have more coming in, more beautiful and fantastical ones coming in. I hope that I can show it to you next time. Anyways, this is a Euphorbia jacari. It looks like a dead plant. That's how they are. And then you have another Euphorbia right here. Nice long dick, nice long curvy skinny pencil dick right here. This is a Euphorbia Mondominium Stepilotus variegata. I love them because all the leaves turns pink in like high heat, high sun. It's very, very gorgeous. Oh, the gorgeousness of this plant is like absolutely. But what makes me afraid is like when you like squishy like that. It looks soft, but that's how they are. That's just how they are, and they're really easy to like propagate. Like even when it starts root rotting, what I love about these is when they root rot, I'll just cut the top, let it dry, and just put it in the soil, and it just grows roots like within a week of time. Versus like echeveria, if like they root rot, they just die. Such dainty things. Anyways, I still have some of my old plants. The lalacina still here. This is still here. I don't remember their names. Oh wait. Sorry, this is not the nebula. This is the nebula right here. It's still alive. It's still alive, you guys. Still alive. Okay, let's head on to more fantastical things on this side. This is the rest of my Dwarf aloe collection. Some of them are TCT, some of them are randoms, but these are my Dwarf aloe collectiono. You have aloe starlight right here. This is the Christmas sleigh by Kathy Griffins. I think this is the lavender star, CV Vito. Christmas sleigh by Kelly Griffin. Dooney, I believe, and bright embers over here. This is Dust Storm. This is Pink Blush. You know, this is a regular one. This is my aloe Castelloni right here. This is the aloe, I believe, Blue Centipede or Blue Angel. One of those by TCT. I don't remember. It's one of those. But these ones are gorgeous, and my mom just turned on the AC. Hold on, one moment. Sorry, I just had to get her to turn up. But yeah, so these like get really gorgeously colored, and most people, like I said, they just water them. Aloes, like the hot, dry heat summer, you get these beautiful, gorgeous color out of them. It's fine. It's fine if you burn them. They'll be fine as long as they don't die. Just learn from it, right? This is my Cotyledon opercata variegata. I have the cluster one, and it's looking absolutely magnificently gorgeous, right? What else do I have? Oh, this is my big hakuho. My hakuho that I got last year. It's finally rooted in the cocoa coir mix, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous. It's just so chubby now. It's so nice, right? And then you have, this is my Kalanchoe. This is Monstera form. It's so red this year. So gorgeous. And then I moved my Acavoides onto this area because this area gets morning sun, afternoon, and evening sun as well. So that way we maximize the heat so that we get that pink little tips. That's why they're there. I had to chop up all my pink stones into a smaller pot because it was looking ridiculous in the big gigantic pot. So that's why I did that. And then you have my Mongave cherry chocolate chip blood spot. I just got this in. I was a little disappointed with the shipment because I don't think they know how to ship properly. Oh, what's going on? Sorry, it was just getting weird. Anyways, I was a little disappointed because this is locally, and it was just bad shape when it came in. Locally, not just like purely imported. This is locally, purely imported. I have no problem if shit comes in like disastrous because that's what you get, right? But this is locally, so whatever. You live, you learn. Anyways, so I got some beautiful, gorgeous things. Don't mind the yellow tape. That's normal. I caught a lot of like bugs and stuff in it. It's supposed to be. I got the sedum aurora, Rubuncta runcung aurora over there. I got lots and lots of like sedums and crassulas. There's my Aeonium kiwi that I just got. Aeonium labrosif, whatever. My Kalanchoe fantastica. You got the Aeonium, lots of like the purple plum black Aeoniums over there. I don't know what those type of Aeoniums are called, but these are the Aeonium Florence or Starburst. They're getting gorgeous this year. My pink butterflies that I've chopped off and then replant them in because I wanted more stuff. These are the Crassula Golem variegatas that I have right here. Very, very beautiful. They're getting very big this year. So super happy about that. And then you have right here is my Aloe Samoliensis variegata that I just got this year. And it finally has roots. You can tell because it's all green. It's drinking that water. If it wasn't drinking that water, it turns into the orange, yellow, beautiful, like dried look that it has. Very, very gorgeous as well. And then you have here is the Crassula Justice. the normal regular one, not cordiori or whatever, but it's all orange, red, pink, beautiful. I bought more of the Crassula brevifolia, my favorite, but I keep killing them, so it's like I just have to get more. You got like, see, like I really like this corner because it looks like a collector's corner because everything is all like different pots and then different sizes and different heights and all that stuff. It looks really nice, so I really like this area. But anyways, there's my bear paws variegata, my aloe distance over there. There is my mom's Crassula Tom's Thumbs variegata. So you have like three different shades of it because I think one of them's not drinking water very much. So you have like orange over here, you have like greenish over here, you have that. It's just beautiful. The shade of it all is beautiful, right? And then you have like an aloe something here. It's just like, I love this corner. It's very beautiful. Then you have like, oh, it's doing that again. Then you have these stuff over here, that, and you have the silver dollar vines right here, over there. And then you have my Crassula variegata Mercury Bingy over here. Very, very beautiful. It's turning all red. I need to water it less to get it more red. This is my Crassula Lemon Lime, also very, very beautiful. This is like, I think this is 2 years old now. This is 1 year old. This is 3 years old. This is another Crassula variegata tricolor, 3 years old. And then you have like the Crassula buns or the Crassula stacking jades over there, which I've had for like 3 years now. That's very old. My, what is this? Pachypodium lamarii. It's very old as well. So a lot of these are very old plants on this side. You have my strings on this side. Hold on. This side you have strings over here. You got the ruby necklace, strings of pearls, variegata, watermelons over there. These stuff I got from the very beginning. And these stuff I got from the very beginning. But now they're in a smaller pot. And then you got these stuff as well. So all my hanging pots are on this side. Anyways, so let me show you my other prized possession. Is right here. This is an agave white rhino that I just recently got about 2 months ago. It finally has roots and it's drinking, so very happy. This is my agave Filifila variegata. I just recently got this last month, so it's still getting roots. My aloe albo. So what is it? Aloe arborescens albo. So this pure cream version. This is also a cream version of the aloe brevifolia. This one also has roots. So they all have roots. This one just came in because I sold it to someone last year and they probably just killed it. Like it looked really nice and they just killed it. So it's like, okay, whatever. So I had to get another one of these, and for myself. I'm no longer bringing them in because they're very dainty and people don't know how to take care of them. And it's just like, there's no point in bringing them in and people don't know how to take care of them. Or people like just bitch about them. So there's no point. This one rooted really quickly in the cocoa coir mix. So if you're looking for the cocoa coir mix, it's in the description down below. You can find that or in my channel, the guide page anyways. But I chopped the roots off a month ago and it just rooted really quickly. All the green looks really nice. This is my Euphorbia lactea white ghost that I got recently from last order. We had like 100 orders and people still want more of it. So anyways, but that's my white ghost. There's the other baby white ghost on this side. You can't see it. But anyways, this is my sansevieria messiona green. And then you have the Graptiveria superbum variegata. These plants do not like the heat or the burning sun. Okay, so these get morning sun and then some afternoon, but it's in an area where it gets nice coolness, so that way their leaves don't drop. So these ones, if you get them, do not put them in the burning sun. If you do, they'll just die. They will just end up dying. Hold on. Oh, that's hot. Oh, that is hot. Okay. Anyways, and then you have my other Euphorbia francoisi hybrid here. And then I got these in because I really love them and I sorely miss them. These are my echeveria sea dragon. So I really always wanted one. And this is my echeveria baccharis. Also wanted that as well. So I brought them both in just for myself. And then on the bottom here is my these are my ZZ plants that I need to sell off. I'm keeping this one because this one is magnificent, and these ones I'm looking to sell off sooner or later. I'm just adapting them to the heat and the sun so that they'll grow much quicker. Other than that, yeah, so this is what is below here. I bought new shelving units, so that way I got rid of that table last year. You remember, it was actually really dirty, and not only is it dirty, but it held water on the surface, so that way the water was just sticking around. Lots of pests was like swimming in and around in it. You know, there wasn't any airflow coming up from the bottom. So I got rid of that table, got this new shelving unit that is what I usually use anyway. We have more space to put stuff on the bottom, so it's actually a lot better on the bottom here. So I'm so glad that I decided to do that. Plus also it gave me a little bit more space, like this much more space to work with. So yeah, I'm super happy that I did that, and everything looks really, really nice and gorgeous right about here. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Like, I love sitting here. I love sitting here, looking at that, looking at this, looking at that, and looking at this over here, because this is where we're gonna go next. Okay, this is my Hoya collection. This is my Crimson Queen. It's also, all of these are in cocoa coir mix as well, and they're doing fantastically in the cocoa coir mix. This is my Hoya Carry Variegata, the abo one that I got from Crystal, and it's finally actually growing new leaves without dying. This had fungus problem, so you just spray fungicide on it, and you spray insecticide on it, and it just, everything worked out fine. This is the Hoya Publix X whatever, and the back here is the Hoya Carry reverse Variegata that I was supposed to bring in, but unfortunately it was all canceled because they ran out of stock on it. Kind of sucks, but yeah, this is my Hoya little collection. I think I'm missing the Hoya Compacta Variegata. Don't use Hindu root, I guess, but I'm missing that one, and I think that's it. Oh no, I'm missing another one I want, and that's it. It's always like there's one more, that's it. And this is my what is this? Strings of Hearts Variegata. It's actually super long, but I wound it all up into this little pit ball right here, and it's also in the cocoa coir mix as well. I just water these once a week only. I don't water more than once a week. I water all my plants pretty much once a week, depending on the plant or depending on how I want it to look, but usually it's just once a week and everything looks good. Okay, so this here is my other dainty stuff that I don't really care about, but also stuff that doesn't require all day sun. It gets a little peekaboo sun in the morning, and then a little sun in the afternoon, and that's all good, right? This here is my other Agile Mishkis collection. So the other ones you saw before is going to be joining these ones in probably a week or so. But these are my other Agile Mishkis collection that I love and I adore because they're so beautiful. Like, I love these. I love all these ones. I've started propagating them as well, so that way I don't lose them if they do die. I might just get a bigger pot and put all the propagated leaf in there instead, but we'll see. But I like them because like they grow and they look like they're little bonsai, little chubby leaves. Very, very nice. They're usually summer dormant in the hot heat, but because of how my stuff is set up here, they're not really summer dormant. They're like semi-dormant, semi-not dormant, you know, kind of thing. On and off, on and off, on and off kind of thing, you know, so. So it's okay for me to water once a week or once every 2 weeks for these ones versus letting them dry in the summer, because usually, like I said, these are summer dormant. In the high heat and high sun, they are dormant, okay? But because they don't get that much heat, they get lots of like cool air coming in and semi-sun, you know, they're not really dormant, okay? So these ones, I can water them. They're very, very beautiful. I love them. What else do I want to show you? I want to show you, these are my Crassulas right here. This is my Crassula astani. I still have. It doesn't have a death bloom. You can see it just grows. I'm hoping that it gives me more like babies and branching out. Like these ones right here, they're so cool, right? I finally got a Crassula Buddha's Temple cluster. So there's two different versions of it. There's lots of versions, but there's a cluster version and the single version. The single version goes into like a long like bendy dick kind of thing, but these ones are just cluster. These are my Tycholedon, whatever they're called. Every single year they just gives me flowers. It never gives me like leaves. I want leaves. This is my Crassula Moonglow that I've had for a year now, and it finally rooted and it's finally like growing. Last year it's just like I think I'm gonna die. No, I think I'm gonna live. I think I'm gonna die. I guess I'll live. These are my Crassula datoidea. These don't like high heat or high sun, so put them in the shade and you still got that pink color and they just grow really nicely. Yeah, so these are my Crassula corner. Crassulas usually don't like high heat or high sun depending on which one they are, but the majority of them prefer more shade, half sun kind of thing, right? This is also my garden of like revival. I have stuff here that needs to root, and so this is stage 2 of the revival where it gets a little bit more sun, right? So these will stay here for like a week or 2 weeks, and then I can move them up here where they'll get more sun. So slowly, you know, you introduce them to sun. Sorry, my stick keeps messing up. But yeah, slowly you introduce them to sun, and then you just put them up in full sun. They'll be fine. Like this one, it's one of my favorite one as well. Slowly, surely you introduce it to sun, and then you see how it's turning brownish. That's normal. And you put them into full sun, it changes beautiful color. Yeah. And then you have my sansevieria corner, which a lot of them are susceptible to mites or red aphids, especially the Crassula ones and the honey ones. Those two are extremely susceptible to mice and red aphids, whichever one they are. I'll have to make a video on that because if you don't spot them in time, they'll just die. But yeah, this is my sansevieria corner. Very beautiful. I love the hard sansevierias like these ones. This is a robusta variegata. I love these ones. This is a Lavrenos 2351, 232351, 23251. Yeah, 23251. I had this for like 2 years now, or 1 year, 2 years, whatever. But I love the hard ones. They look really nice, and they're also in the cocoa cry mix. A lot of them has already adapted over, like this one. This one hasn't fully adapted over yet, but it will. But they're doing really great in the cocoa cry mix as well. So that's my sansevieria corner. This is my aloe ramosio, which you know which one I'm talking about. I love this one. This one's also cocoa cry mix. So it's getting a little dehydrated because I just repotted into that. And then you have my sansevieria. What is this one called? Rorita variegata. It finally has roots after like 9 months, 6, 7, 9 months of no roots. Finally has roots, and it's getting so chubbier. This is my sansevieria pina colada. No, it's pina colada variegata, the cream version, the owl or the unicorn version. It's beautiful, right? The blue cyclone and other stuff as well. And then I have here is my tropical plant. I do have tropical as well. This is my Agrimum pictum tricolor. This is the first one I imported just to see how well it does. And it was okay. I didn't really understand it at first, but now I do. And look, it's also throwing off a nice, beautiful leaf. And usually during the day, the leaf is like very flaccid, but at nighttime it goes like this. So it's very interesting. This is in a mixture of cocoa coir and sphagnum moss, and also has slow release fertilizer in there, so that way it's not missing any nutrients. So it's doing really well. This is my philodendron Birkin, like the Birkin bag. I got this at Charity Nursery. It's like $25. Yeah, that's my tropicals. That's all I have. This is my mom's citrus plant. We don't eat anything off of it though, but she likes how it looks. And this is like her garden of death right here. She takes little stuff and she throws them in here, and hopefully it'll revive them. This Hoya is supposed to be for my friend, but then she's like, oh, it doesn't look great in the cocoa crab mix. I'm just gonna throw it in here. It will look lovely. I'm like, okay, mother. But yeah, everything just like grows back to normal in here. It's her garden of death. It's fine. But whatever she wants to do. These are also my whale fins that were dead, and I just kept them to, bring them back to life. And this is like mom's lemongrass right here. Lemongrass. So we saute, or what's that word in English? Where you put it overnight, where you moisture the meat. I know the word, but it's not coming out of my head right now. Mayonnaise? No, not mayonnaise. Oh my God, I can't. Saute? No, not sauteed. You wrap it into your herbs and stuff, and then you leave it overnight so that it absorbs the I don't know the words, I'm sorry. I forgot the word. I'm really bad. Anyways, this is my cat's catnip plant. It's his drugs. He doesn't like it though. I don't know why, but it also flowers. And here, lastly, is my agave attenuata variegata that I just got in recently. I love this one. And we're gonna keep it this size. It already has roots because I checked. It has roots. It has brand new roots growing, not just old roots. It has brand new roots growing. We're gonna keep it this size because I live in an apartment building, right? So no space at all for it to go gigantic on me. So we're gonna keep it this size, and we're gonna love it all year long. Maybe put it into a bigger pot, but other than that, that's all there is. So that is my plant tour of mid-2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll probably see you in August because I got more plants coming in August. I got more plants. It's so funny that when you lose plants, you just get more plants coming in. You get more and more and more lovely plants coming in, which is really, really great. Yeah, I really, really love this corner. This corner is spectacular. It is amazing, isn't it? It is beautiful. Beautiful. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching another plant tour video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you do, press like, share the video, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye. My peace finger. Oh, the word is marinade. Marinade. Oh my God. English is so hard sometimes. I was thinking mayonnaise. Seasoning, but mayonnaise, may something, right? Marinade. Oh my God. Okay, see ya.